Hello and welcome to another live stream game of Take It or Leave It, where you could win a Kew Gardens 50p. As you can see on the screen there, we've got a few alterations coming up to our schedule this month. We have a normal game today, next week and the following week. The week after that, the 21st of August, our game will be on a Friday. The week after that, we'll be away on holiday, so that week it will be totally cancelled. And then it will be back as normal from Saturday the 5th of September, as you can see from the schedule there on the screen. So could it be Kew today, or will you be joining the Victoria Cross Club if you happen to be picked out as our lucky winner? Right. Well, it's coming to time to see who is going to be picked out as this week's lucky winner. If there is anybody who wants to purchase a last minute ticket, then you can visit the link there. Sales will be open until 8 o'clock UK time, so just another 10 minutes or so if you do wish to purchase a ticket. It's currently a limit of 2 tickets per person. We have sold so far this week 16 tickets, so it's not too bad. Not the best ever, but it's not too bad. So Scott is here. It's good to see. Who else is here? Judith, Oceans, David Lister, Nanny Sue, Will Snell. So yeah, good to see you all. Hi Hannah. So yeah, so Alice is going to start boxing up the inserts there, and then we'll put them in the sparkly bag. So, as usual, here is the star of the show, the genuine 2009 Kew Gardens 50p. Excuse me. So an interesting story happened the other day. Somebody watching the stream decided to announce that he was about to raise the price of his Kew Gardens 50p on his website. So I managed to put a stop to that sort of thing. So we actually do now have 2 Kews available. So as you can see, I did say the week we sell out we will be doing 2 games anyway, even if the as long as the Kew didn't go in the first game, but now we've got the 2, we will be doing 2 regardless of whether the Kew goes or not. The first week we do sell out the full 30 tickets.
I've got a new way to do the boxing up.
So Alice is just doing the boxing up here.
A different way.
So just in case anybody doesn't know, this is a game in the style of Deal or No Deal. We will be gradually we pick out a winner at random from the people who've bought tickets, and we'll gradually open boxes to see what the contestant has not won. At the end of every round we'll be offering a mystery box. There are 6 mystery boxes labelled A to F. There's the camera, there it is. As you can see there, those mystery boxes contain all the things that are on the list just underneath the picture where you can see this on the screen. So there's 2 Victoria Cross coins, the Ironside 50p, so they're the rubbish ones, and then there's the Triathlon, the Abolition of Slave Trade Smooth Finish, which is about somewhere. You may be able to make out the initials DG on there, which indicates that that is the smooth finish one that was only made for the sets, I think. I can't quite see it so reflective on that flip. We haven't sold out, Ron. No, I just have had a couple orders. Let me just process those. So when we make an offer to the player has the option of trading in their box in the main game for the mystery box. So if they want to keep the sort of safe Olympic that they have got already, they can do, or they can trade it in for the possibility of a really good coin, or the possibility of joining the Victoria Cross Club, as Ron found last week when he became its founding member, and he won an Ironside plus one of these exclusive mats, which are exclusive to people who have joined the Victoria Cross Club. Sounds like people are putting in some last minute ticket orders. So that was Ron M. I have processed, and I also have orders from Rob Whitehorn and Charlotte Green, which I'm just going to sort out now. So we're just taking all the boxes out of here to put in random order on the mat. Half the bag is coming with them. Make sure I'm putting them the right way round, to try and do them a bit neater this week. If you can just put the numbers on that, Alice, that'd be great. Make sure you do it quite neatly. So, just processing the last couple of orders there. So that is done. We can eat them up afterwards. Yeah, so the person who wins this picks out the first will win the chance, obviously, to play through the game, and then will win their choice of either of these 2 mats, unless they join the Victoria Cross Club, in which case they get the exclusive Victoria Cross mat, and then we will pick out a second prize winner. Sometimes we will choose to play a second game. Just really depends on what gets won the first time. If the first person wins something brilliant, we'll probably just do a second prize draw for a mat for the second prize. But if it wasn't so brilliant, we may well just do a second game anyway. Couldn't have got too much less neat than that. Oh, hi Robert Roberts. Good to see you here. Yeah, we just need to make them a bit neater, don't we? But that can be done afterwards. Yeah, Oceans, we're in the process of designing Bungle's £2 mat. So as you saw yesterday. So that's been really good as well. What? You have to neaten them up a bit. It's a bit of a disaster area, that is. Yeah, so the mats are either this one, which basically just features the Kew Gardens and a load of other coins, or you can get your very own mat, take it or leave it mat, where you can use it as a coin hunting mat, because a 50p will fit in these squares, or a £2 coin, so you can have up to 22 finds, which would be fairly successful. Just shutting the window because there's a bunch of morons screaming their head off outside. Right, so if there's anybody who is in the process of getting a ticket at the moment, no there isn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close down the ticket sales now. Right. So I'm just going to check that that has been disabled. Yep, that's disabled. Brilliant. So we have sold 19 tickets, which is only one less than last week, so that's absolutely fine. Still haven't quite got to the 30 sellout yet, but we are getting closer every time, near enough. Yeah, so 19 tickets, so that is ready. And there is the game board. Now, time for the player selection. So as you can see there, it's just flashing up all the names of all the people who have bought tickets, and once I press the pick button it'll start a countdown, and then once it's finished, the person whose name is in between the two golden arrows there will be the winner. So first prize winner this week is Judith L. So congratulations to Judith L, who is the first prize winner this week and will get the chance to play for a Kew Gardens. So let me just get rid of that. Right, so I need to do some new numbers for next week. These ones are a bit battered. So Judith, if you could just select the box that you want to pick to play. Box 14, okay? Oh, is it Scott? I always just type. It's a manual process for me to type into the spreadsheet, so I just type in Scott coins anyway. But that is fine. So yeah, so you selected your box, Judith. So hopefully that's got the Q in it, but we will soon find out. So if you could pick your first box, please, we'll get on and begin the process of opening them. This has moved. Right, box 3, please, Alice. So box 3 has got in it Olympic Taekwondo. So, let's put those back over there, I think. So box 21, please. Take the number off and just put them on here. Box 21 is Kew Gardens. So unfortunately it's not to be Kew today. Box 8, please. Is Olympic table tennis. So you just put the number over there and give me the box. Thanks. So what was that? That was 8. Box 10, please. Well, if you do join in, Judith, then you will get a brilliant mat. Yes, Ron, just as I was saying. Olympic gymnastics. And to finish off the first round, it'll be box 17, please. Olympic goalball. So at this stage, Judith, you do have the option. You can either keep playing on, see what you've got in your box and win that, or if you'd rather take the gamble, you have the option to trade in your position for a mystery box. So at this stage, we need you to just put either take it or leave it in the chat if you want to either take the mystery box or leave it and just continue. So it's up to you which route you want to go down. Obviously you'll be offered the mystery box every time, so you can just keep going until later on, or you can just take the gamble now if you really want that Victoria Cross mat. Leave it, please. Okay, that is exactly what we expected. So if you could have your next box number, that would be great. Box 1, please, Alice. Box 1 is Jemima Puddle Duck. Box 22, please. Is Flopsy Bunny. And box 11, please. Is Olympic weightlifting. So that was the best one to get rid of. So at the end of that round, Judith, you have the usual take it or leave it for a mystery box. Yeah, Scott's got a mat. Leave it, please. That's fine. Yeah, so if you could have your next box number, please, Judith, that would be great. Box 18, please. Olympic judo. So box 4, please. Is Olympic pentathlon. The low numbers up to 11 go there, and that book is the rest of them. And box 12, please. Which is 2018 Peter Rabbit. So again, Judith, at the end of that round, mystery box, take it or leave it. So you've still got a couple of good ones on the board there. In fact, 3, 4, yeah, those last 4 are really good. And then the rest of them are fairly so-so Olympics or the Sir Isaac Newton. Obviously there's nothing very poor on the board. That is reserved for the Victoria Cross Club. Leave that. So if you could have your next box numbers, that would be brilliant. Yeah, so keep those top 2. I think the top 4 are fairly good actually. Box 5, please, Alice. So box 5 is Olympic shooting. I don't want that. Want that. So Olympic shooting. Box 20. Is Olympic triathlon. So that is one of the 4. And box 15 So let's hope that this is not football. Olympic sailing. So still in a very strong position there, I would say, for this point in the game. So that was box 15, yes, so it's take it or leave it again at the end of that round, Judith. Leave it. Fair enough. So, yeah, if we could have your next box numbers, Judith. Box 7, please. So box 7 is Olympic boccia.
I held it the wrong way around.
Box 13, please, Alice. Olympic hockey.
Oh no.
Hold the camera. And then box 16, please. No.
I can't see it.
Box 16.
Upside down.
Sir Isaac Newton. So that is a really good round. Look at that board now. Those top 3 there. Any of them is a brilliant one. So yeah, at the end of that round, Judith, as per usual, mystery box, take it or leave it. It's just a reminder, the decent coins in here are the triathlon, the abolition of slave trade smooth finish, and the Pobjoy penny black 50p. So leave it. So yeah, next box numbers, please, Judith. Yeah, this is a great game so far. Box 2, please. So 2 contains the abolition of slave trade smooth finish, box 6, please, which contains, hope it isn't football, rowing, which is the best option remaining to be rid of, and then box 9, please, Alice. Olympic tennis. So look at that, a choice between football or wrestling. I have a feeling I know what the answer to this question is going to be. But Judith, mystery box, the chance of getting that Victoria Cross Club mat must be so tempting right now. But Judith, mystery box, take it or leave it. Yeah, funnily enough, I expected the answer to be leave it. So you now get the option to swap boxes, Judith. So if you'd like, you can keep box 14 and leave the offer, or you can swap to box 19 if you take the offer. So swap or no swap. And then we can find out if you're going to be joining team football, as Rob has already done when he won a football a few weeks back, or if you're going to have the wrestling, either of which are amazing prizes. So you're going to stick with it and leave the offer. So it's going to be time to open your box. But first, Judith, we have to find out what you would have won had you elected to open a mystery box. So if you'd just like to give us A, B, C, D, E or F in the chat, Judith, we will then find out what you would have won had you taken up our offer. D. So mystery box D contains the abolition of the slave trade smooth finish. So whichever way you would have gone, you are guaranteed an amazing prize. Not the Kew perhaps, but that would have been amazing. But now it is time, Judith, to open box 14 and see what prize you have won this week. Will you have got the wrestling, which would be amazing, or will you have joined team football with Rob and won the second best prize available? The answer is Olympic wrestling. Well, that isn't too bad at all, is it, anyway? That is a really nice coin to have won. Just for the sake of transparency, I just opened box 19, which did contain the football. So there we are. That was the result this week. So let me just get rid of that and that. And that was a brilliant game. So as such a brilliant prize was won. There will only be the one game this week because we didn't sell out. If you want the second game, Ron, then we just got to be selling those tickets. We're getting closer and closer each week. If we sold another, was it 11 tickets, we would have done a game. That day when we sell out, we could potentially potentially it's the chances aren't brilliant, but they are still potential. There is still potential that there could be 2 Kew Gardens winners that week. So if you want that to happen, then just help us to advertise amongst the coin community. We only need, because you can buy two tickets each. We only need another 5 people, and we'd be done. So yeah, that's brilliant, Ron, that you've been advertising. That's great. So this week we will just be doing a second prize draw for the mat. So it's going to be a choice. Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, my wife just pointed out, Judith, that you also will be winning a mat. So if you could let us know whether you'd rather have the Kew mat, as you can see down here, or your very own Take It or Leave It game board. So just let us know which one you want. Judith, and then I'll put that aside for you. Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks, Ron and Oceans and Nanny too. So Judith wants the Kew mat, so that's fine. I'll put that. You can make a note of that. And what was it? The wrestling, wasn't it? Have we got a spare of that? Don't know. We might have to be speaking to Steve about that one, I think. No, we've got the one anyway, so that's fine. Let me just fish that out. So there is the wrestling, and we'll be sending that to Judith along with the Kew mat. I mean, it's not quite the Victoria Cross Club mat, is it? But I am sure an Olympic wrestling will be enough compensation for having to forego that particular pleasure. Right, so time, yes, I haven't seen Steve either. He's probably still recovering from having sold his Kew Gardens at a slightly lower price than he was intending. But yeah, hope he's okay. So yes, so the second prize this week, I can just bring that up. So I'll just start it off. Obviously, if Judith is selected, we'll just choose again, because I think one mat and an Olympic wrestling is quite enough for 1 week. So here we go. This will just be for a mat, and it will be for one of the two, either the Kew or the Take It or Leave It mat. There. David Lister is the winner of the second prize. So David, if you're about, if you could just let us know which mat you would prefer, either the Kew mat or the Take It or Leave It game board mat, and we will send that out. Just checking. David did post earlier in the chat. He may not still be there, but if he isn't, I'll just send him an email about that one. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Kew, Matt. Okay, that's fine. So we will get that sent out as well to you, David. So as I said, only the one game this week because I think Olympic wrestling is an absolutely brilliant prize. We will see you next week, same time, same place, for the next game. I just switch over to that just to emphasise that next week's the 8th, that'll be normal. Following week, 15th, that'll be normal. The following week after that, it'll be a Friday game. The week after that will be cancelled entirely because we'll be on holiday. And then the week after that, we'll be back to normal again. So yeah, could it be Kew next week winning the Kew Gardens? I will open up ticket sales for next week's game sometime in the next half an hour. And stay safe all and have a great evening, and see you again next week. Bye all.